Hey y'all, it's Diane with Shawcraft One in my old barn door, and I am back with the second part of working on my garden journal. So I have picked through the pages and trimmed them and punched them, and so I have everything ready to go in to be what I call the bones of the book. And there's something that I wanted to bring to your attention. You don't have to go out and spend a lot of money to do this. You don't have to buy all these fancy, expensive paper pads that are 20 bucks or more to be able to have a pretty journal. I mean, you can go to the thrift stores and find books like these, and just be creative. And, I mean, these little, I think I got this at the thrift store for $1. The whole pad, I have a place here, it's called the Community Chest. And they sell books for $1 a piece. So, I mean, this book I think I got for 50 cents because it was hardback. These books, of course, my friend sent them to me because she knows what I do and she loves what I do. So, but I mean, that's pretty. That's so pretty, and that adds color to your book. It adds, and I love all the vintage stuff to me, and I love this color. It's a real pretty turquoise, and it just adds something to it, So basically all I'm saying is you don't have to spend a whole lot of money if you don't have it to be able to make a really pretty journal. One that you're going to be able to journal in, one that you're going to be able to enjoy, one that you're going to be able to pass down as an heirloom to your family, or one that you're going to be able to just play in and have fun. So anyways, I just kind of wanted to make that point. And there's another thing that I wanted to point out. I was going through these papers, and the recipes, I was kind of looking through the recipes because, I wanted some cool recipes to go into my book. So let me see if I can get to it, if I can find the recipe pages. What did I do with them? There they are. So just an interesting little thought. But I don't know if you can see these or not, but I was going through and I was reading the recipes, and I picked these because this is, close to, I grew up in Georgia, so I liked it because it mentioned Georgia. And so I was reading through the recipes, and, this is the casserole section of the recipe book. And, but the thing that I noticed that was a bit peculiar to me was if you look at the names of the ladies who did these casseroles. Miss Eddie Powers, Miss Charles W. Bryant, Miss H.F. Well, I'm not even going to try and say that one. Miss Joel Weiner, Miss Cephas Brainerd, Miss Buddy Boxnick. And I was just thinking, Miss Sam Fields. Now, there's one. She used her own name, Faye Price. Miss Clay Pope. Miss Frank Meyer. Miss Ray Frazier. Miss Charles McCarty. And I just thought, I don't know. I know it's silly, but I thought I have never referred to myself as Miss Jeff Shaw. I just haven't. I'm Diane. I'm Diane Shaw. and so it just kind of tells you about this era, and it just kind of gives you a little peek inside. And let me just be clear. I never, ever, ever want to be separated from my husband. I never want my association to be separated from my husband in the public eye. I always want to be associated with my husband. And I wouldn't mind if somebody called me Miss Jeff Shaw. I have just never thought to call myself Miss Jeff Shaw. And so I just thought that that was so peculiar and just kind of giving us a little glimpse of what it was like back in the era of this, when this book was made. And I think this book was from the 50s and the 60s. So I just thought it was funny when I saw it, and I was like, oh my gosh, how funny is that? It's adorable, you know. But anyways, so just two little things that I noticed. But anyways, back to it, not meaning to get sidetracked, but I just thought that was funny. So I've got my pages ready, and then I took some things, some of the stuff, like the maps and all that, and I set them aside because I think I might want to make some pockets with them, you know, because I want to sew on them and things like that. So I just kind of set some things aside. I would like some pockets maybe out of the music. So I just kind of set those in a different pile. So what I want to do first is I want to take my book and I want to put my pages in my book in whatever random order I think they look good. So that's what we're going to do on this video, and then we'll go from there. We'll start decorating it maybe in the next video, if y'all even want a next video. So I don't have to have these numbers in order, but I do want to get, I want to pull all of my tabs out. So I'm just going to go through my papers here and pull off my tabs. See if I can find them. And of course they're probably going to all be on the bottom. Okay, so I want to pull that out. Well, I want to pull all the original pages that I want with the tabs, because I kind of want some original pages behind each of the tabs. I think that may be all of those. Let me just look through to make sure. Yep. Okay. So that's all the tabs. So, and like I say, I'm not going to be a weirdo about it, and you know, they don't have to be in the specific order, because I'm missing tabs out of this because I took some of the tab pages out of this book and used them in my other journals that I have for sale on my Etsy shop. So, and you can see I already have some of the original pages in here, and some of them I will glue together and make it a little thicker or what have you. So I'm just going to take this, put my, okay, I am going to be, no I'm not. I don't want all three of these right beside each other though, because they're about the same length. So this tab I might have to put somewhere else. We'll look through the book and see if it looks better somewhere else. So this is just kind of how my process goes, seriously. You know, it's just whatever I like, basically. Whatever looks good to me or is, you know, appealing to the eye. So, let's see. So I'm going to put a few pages here. Isn't that pretty? And then, okay, I am going to be weird for a second. Or maybe I'm not weird. I do want to put that one in order, because since I have 13, 14, and 15, I'll put them in order. Okay, I lied. I am going to be weird. Or peaky, or whatever you want to call it. Alright. So there's 15. Now let's go up here and see where we can put this one. Oh, look, they're all in order, so maybe I do need to be a little bit picky. I don't know. Let's see. I have enough of these original pages that I can probably split some up. Yeah, I'll put this one here. All right. So this is probably not going to be a long video. Maybe. You know, I'm real bad about making them longer. I also, when I did my graph paper, when I cut it, I had to fold it. I could have cut it off at the end, but I think I want to make, you know, maybe a pocket out of one of these. I may still cut this, you know, cut these, but okay. So now the next thing that I want to do is when I first open my book, I want it to be pleasing to the eye. I want it to draw me into the book. I want it to say, oh wow, this is really cool. Let's flip through it. So I try to put things in the very front of my book that will do that for me. So I put this really bright pink paper because pink is my favorite color. I absolutely love pink. And then I try to put some little things like maybe, you know, some contrasting colors, like this yellow. So maybe what I'll do is take, you know, and I don't want it to be the same size as this. I want it to kind of build in. So, and I'm sure I'm probably not using proper language or whatever because, you know, I'm just a little country girl from the hills, but that's okay. So, I think I want this one to be first. And, oh, look how pretty that one is. And then we'll put this one here. Whoops. So then, this is what you see. So then you can flip through these. And you see what I mean by it kind of building. I want it to build up the pages. So we'll put those to the side. And let's see what else we want in here. I want something kind of smaller. Ooh, it might be pretty to put this little pocket. No, I don't like that there. Let's see what else we have. There is that little envelope somewhere that I thought was really, really pretty. Ooh, wait a minute. Let's use some of my cards, my little botanical cards. Oops, I missed one. Okay. So since we have yellow there, I think I want to try and find a different color. So let's see what. I don't like that one. I mean, I like it, just not up against that paper. That's a maybe. Ooh, that's a definite. Okay, so I want this, since it's bigger than these, I want it to go behind them. So it's bigger than these, smaller than these. So I put it here. So you have these two little ones, then you build a little bigger, and then you have that. So what else do we want up here? I really do want that envelope. Ooh, maybe. Do I want this? Yes. I think I will do this here. And I'll probably have to trim this off a little. Let me do that real quick. That way it lays down in there a little better. There we go. Okay, and where is my envelope? So I try to do things that have little bits of different colors because I like a colorful book. And I might want to add one of these just for added interest. I think I will add that. Where is, now see, I don't know if y'all can see this mess I'm making over here, but I always make a mess when I start putting these books together because I get everything spread out everywhere. And my husband comes in and he's like, where's your desk? It's in here, I promise. You just can't see it yet. Okay, I know I have my little envelope in here somewhere. Y'all know the one I'm talking about? The little pretty little envelope that has the flowers on it. I think I put it in this stack. Oh, yes, there it is. So, if I put this here, how do I want the envelope to go? Because I don't really want to punch through that because to me it will take away from it. Maybe I need a different envelope. Ooh, we could punch through the side. If I punch through the side of it, then it would kind of be, I kind of like it right here. Okay, I like that idea. So, I grab my little hole punch. And you know what I did? I put all my tabs in the book, and I usually use one to be a template for me. So we'll take this last one out and use him as a template. Alright, so if I want it kind of right here, I'm going to need it on the second and third holes. So we'll punch about right there. And I just take my little hole puncher, punch through, and then I like him right there. Okay. So then I just kind of flip through and look at the papers that I have so far. I love that. Those are really pretty. And I love the purple up against the pink. I don't like really, really white pages, but what I will do is come back and either journal on it, or I'll put some wrapping paper on it, or I'll back it with something, or put a pocket or something. I usually get creative because I'm a color person, and I like for all of my pages to have color. So, alright, so we need some more pages in here, and I think I want some pages between. I use very little designer paper or cardstock in these. Now, you know, I do use some, but like I said earlier, you don't have to use this kind of paper in these books to make them be pretty. So let's go through our little stack and see what else we want to put in here. I think he's going to be at the very end behind my template. Let's see. We have lots of color. Oh, I like this one. I kind of might want to put this there. And maybe one of these children's book pages, because it's different colors from the cardstock that's, or the design paper that's in there. Now some of these I may have to pull back out and trim them down or whatever, because all of them, for some reason, I skipped that step. Alright, and so these two I will glue together in a little bit. But what I first do is I just kind of, you know, get my pages in here to see what I want in here, and then I can glue things together or what have you. So, and another thing I like to do is check it. See, I'm going to have to trim off the edge here too on those, so, but I can definitely do that. Okay, so that's nice and colorful, lots of pages, and I want something behind this before we get to the next tab page. I think I like these. No, I think maybe I want some of the Helen Steiner Rice. Yes, I like that. I do want something with a little bit of color though. Let's see what else we have. You know what? This pocket would look pretty here. I think that's what I'll do. I think we will put a pocket here. Now, what I will do is I will go back and trim this. Number one, I'll trim it down. But I will take my sewing machine and I'll sew around this pocket to make it a pocket. So, but again, the first thing I always want to do is go through and see, you know, the aesthetic, I guess is what you call it, of the book. So, we'll leave him there and we'll go back and do the sewing maybe on the next video. Alright, so I'm ready to flip this tab page, and then I have some of these original pages which I like. These are going to be fun to journal on. So I think now, I was thinking about breaking them up, but I don't know if I want to. I don't know. I'll decide later. So I'm just going to leave all these in here for now. And then I think I want to add these little ones about the trees. Although, I like the way that is together, so I'm going to put it in this way. And I think these will have to be trimmed down too. So, I really like that. I really like that tree with the little flower. Don't know why, but I like it. And I love, love, love this. So, we have, that doesn't have a lot of color in it, so I think I might use this sheet here. And that's a good thick sheet, so I'll be able to use it to, and I think I want another Helen Steiner Rice one too. I'll be able to use it for mixed media and stuff. That one's going to have to be trimmed down too. I usually have my ducks in a row and have all of these trimmed the right way. I don't know what in the world I was doing today, but that's okay. It's because I'm on video. Y'all know how that works. Okay, so got all the original pages, then a pop of green, a little bit of orange, then I have, okay, the tree that I like, and then I want to use some of these kids pages because I just like the colors in them. And I like the nostalgia that you get from them. So I think I'll use these two. Because I can remember doing some of these. I made the paper parachutes when I was a kid. And the paper cutouts. I was never good at the paper cutouts. I always messed everything up. But It's because I'm left-handed and I can't cut. Any of us who are left-handed, we know we stink at it. I'm going to use a recipe page here. And what else do we have? Ooh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. We need some lined paper. So I have this little stack of lined paper. I think I'll just put a couple of sheets of the lined paper for journaling purposes. Now, so I've got a couple of the tabs filled in, so it kind of gives you the gist of it. And then once you get everything put into your book, you can always go back in and decorate. You can cut out pictures from magazines or books or wherever you can find a picture that you like. Cut them out and decorate with them. So this is just the bones of the book. It's just, you know, however you want your book laid out. You know, so, but I just kind of wanted to show you, you know, how I do this. I mean, I don't really know that there's a point to it. It's just kind of to let you know how simple and easy it is, you know, that you don't have to spend a lot of money to do it. I think I paid $1 for this book. And, you know, then the quarter books that I get to decorate with, these envelopes I found at the Goodwill store for like, I don't know, I think they might have been 10 cents each or something. You know, and so then you can have your own journal to play with, and or you can sell a journal. You should sell a journal. I encourage you to, because it's fun and it's, you know, it pays for my addiction to this stuff. So anyways, I'm not gonna make you watch me go through the whole book and, you know, trying to figure out my pages and everything. So I'm gonna go through and get everything in the book the way I want it, and then we'll come back and maybe look at a few other things like making the pockets and, you know, putting some decorations in it. I love fabric in my journals. So we'll put some fabric. I love laces in my journal, so we'll put some laces and all of that good stuff. Just kind of decorate it and have fun. That's what we're doing. We're just having fun. So anyways, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you're not yet a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. Leave me some comments, guys. Let me know if I just need to quit. Do I just need to stop? Or y'all just completely bored or whatever? You're not going to hurt my feelings if you tell me that you are. So I would rather you be honest than to try. Which, I mean, you know, you can always turn it off. But I don't want to spend the time doing the video recordings and uploading videos and everything if it's not something that you're interested in. I just want good stuff on my channel. So anyways, let me know what you think. Tune in for the next video if you guys want it. I'm not gonna record the next video until I hear from some of you guys. So y'all just let me know. And until then, I'm gonna keep working on my little journal here. And you guys have a great, great day. Thanks.